Okay, we are here with sophomore transfer Charlie Olson of the men's golf team. The golf team has completed its fall schedule, looking forward to resuming in the spring. But Charlie had some big-time success at the most recent tournament, the season-concluding tournament, the APSU Intercollegiate. He won the tournament in a four-way playoff on the second hole, and in doing so, he set the Bowling Green State University school record for a 54-hole score by shooting a 204, which broke the previous record of 208. And Charlie, how does that make you feel to have your name in the BGSU record books?
Obviously, it's pretty cool. I never expected that to happen, obviously, going in, but since it did, it's awesome, and it's a really special record to have. And it's just an awesome award and honor to be the only one in BGSU history to shoot 204.
And how does that feel to get that in conjunction with getting your first career victory here at BGSU, and doing so in just your sixth tournament with the team?
To be honest, it's kind of overwhelming when it first happened, because I really had. When you go into a tournament, you sometimes expect to win, or you sometimes just want to play well. I I didn't expect to go in there and win, let alone shoot a school record. So it was pretty overwhelming. It was just shocking almost. I was like, whoa, what did I just do? But it was cool, and it was an awesome experience.
And now, why don't you tell us a little bit? Obviously, you're one of two transfers on the team. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you came to Bowling Green and got your place on the team?
Well, last year I played at a small college called Hope College, and I had a good year there. Coming out of high school, I didn't really have any big-time offers to go play at Division I school, so I went to a small Division III school, played well, and then the summer rolled along, and I got in contact with Coach Winger through a release from my old school, and from there he came up and watched me play. I played really well when he came up and watched. He thought I was good enough to play, I guess, in the team, and the rest is history, I guess.
Now, the team obviously also set a 54-hole record. In fact, they pretty much obliterated the old record by 14 strokes at the same tournament that you won. How does it feel to be a part of that? I mean, you guys, as a team, are really doing things that have never been done in the history of the BGSU golf program.
Well, just in my brief time being here, it's really cool, I guess, just because I don't really know the total history of Bowling Green golf, but just from what I've heard and what I've learned from being here, it's pretty crazy, and I think we have a really good team, and hopefully we can obliterate some more records next year,
Now, going back to you just individually at the tournament, you, as I mentioned, were part of a four-way playoff, and you won on the second hole. Why don't you describe for us both the approach shot and then your birdie putt that won the tournament?
All right, so it was a par 4, and I hit driver off the tee. I had about exactly 100 yards into the pin. The pin was tucked a little bit right side on the green. It was a perfect 56-degree wedge, and I hit it. Never left the flag. Ended up about 3 feet away. Over there with Coach, he breaks a little bit to the right, just knock it in. Stepped up there, hands were shaking, got the nerves going, and somehow I put it in. And it was an awesome feeling.
Okay. Now, obviously, as I mentioned, the season or the fall schedule is over. You guys have about 5 months until you start anew in the spring. What are your plans for the next 5 months?
Well, my first plans are to take about 3 weeks off, not touching a golf club. And then after those 3 weeks, I'm going to start getting into practicing, messing with my swing a little bit, seeing if I can get it in a little bit better positions. Working on my putting in this screen we have over here, working on my wedges, and then we take off for spring trip and stuff like that in February. So just working on my game, I guess.
Okay, and I'll pose the same question that I posed to Wes. How do you think the team would perform if the MAC championships were to be held tomorrow?
I think we'd play awesome. I hope we would just destroy everyone, So we'll have to wait and see until springtime, but it's kind of unfortunate that we're on such a hot streak right now. We have to end, but hopefully we can take that over to the spring and cruise right on into the MAC championships and win the dang thing.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, Charlie. Congratulations on everything accomplished in the fall season, and good luck in the spring.
Hey, thanks a lot.